Hello and welcome to this episode of Creating with Howcraft. My name is Denise Yezbak Moore with howcraftcollection.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create my Autumn Horizon Bangle bracelets. These bracelets are created using memory wire. They're a fun and easy project. The tools and supplies you will need to create these Bangle bracelets are memory wire cutters, round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, memory wire. This is bracelet size and it's a large. You will need head pins and an assortment of beads. These bracelets were created using the plated hematine 4mm pentagon beads. There are over 33 different colors on howcraftcollection.com. A complete list of the jewelry making supplies along with printable PDF instructions can be found on howcraftcollection.com. Search Autumn Horizon Bangle Bracelets. Memory wire reminds me of a slinky. It keeps its shape when you move it. What I like to do is I like to start off by taking the wire and wrapping it around my wrist. So we're going to need a little bit on this side to form the loop and a little bit on this side to form the loop. So we're going to come back with our wire cutters. And let's see, I'm going to grab it right about there. And then we're just going to trim it with our memory wire cutters. You always want to use memory wire cutters. If you use your regular cutters, it can damage your cutters. So I suggest investing in a pair of the memory wire cutters. We're going to start off by forming a simple loop on the end of the wire. This will act as a bead stopper. So we're going to go right about there with our chain nose pliers, and we're just going to bend that wire back. The reason why I bend my wire back is because it will form a perfect loop. If you just create the loop without bending it back, the loop always kind of looks a little off. So I suggest trying this method and you will see how much better your loops turn out. So now I've grabbed my round nose pliers and I put it on the end, and we're just going to roll the wire towards us. This wire is very hard, so you need to apply more pressure. And there we have our perfect, simple loop. We are now going to start stringing our brass plated hematine 4mm pentagon beads. And we're just stringing them down. I like to pick up my beads off of the actual strand. It usually makes putting them onto the memory wire a little bit easier. We all like saving time when we are creating jewelry. So let's just string these beads. This is the perfect beginner project. If you've never made jewelry before, this is an easy way to create fun bracelets for the upcoming holiday season. It's going to be here before we know it. So we're just stringing our beads down. Let's move those around. Picking up our strand. Picking up a few more beads. Moving them down. We're getting closer now. And let's stop and look. Maybe, let's see. Let's go one more. We have to have beads on each side in order for the bracelet to stay on your wrist. So there we have strung all of our beads onto our memory wire. So I'm going to turn it around, and I'm holding the beads nice and tight. And now I'm going to bend the wire. Now the wire's facing down a little bit. We'll come back in later and fix that. We're going to come back in with our memory wire cutters. We'll go right about there. Trim that little end. And now we are going to form our simple loop. We're going to grab it right there at the end, and we're just going to roll the wire towards us. We're going to flip it around, and we're just kind of moving that loop so it's facing the right way. I'm just going to make a slight bend so it comes down a little bit. And here is the first part of our bracelet. Now we're just going to add little dangles. We are now going to create our simple loop dangles. This is two different types of head pins. This one is beaded, this one is flat. Today we're going to be using the beaded. It just gives your dangle a different look. So I'm going to pick up 2 of the brass plated hematine 4mm beads, and we're just moving those down to the end. And we're just going to bend that wire to the side. And we're going to use our memory wire cutters. We're going to come over, trim that little end, and now we're ready to form our simple loop. We're just going to take it and we're going to roll the wire towards us. And then we're going to open that loop. This is how you open and close it. We're going to come over to the bracelet and we're going to attach it. And we're going to close that loop. Now we have to do it one more time. So we're going to pick up 2 more of our brass plated hematine 4mm beads. We're moving them down. We're bending that wire to the side. We're getting our memory wire cutters out. Come over, trim trim that little end. And then we're getting our round nose pliers. We're forming our simple loop. We're just rolling the wire towards us, forming that loop, come back in, open that loop, find the other side of the bracelet, attach it, and close the loop. And there you have it, how to create my Autumn Horizon bangle bracelets. These bracelets look amazing stacked together. If you are watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe at Howcraft USA. Click the little bell so you will receive notifications on when we post new DIY videos. Follow us on Instagram at Howcraft Collection Beads. Be sure to visit howcraftcollection.com for more inspirational DIY projects and for all your jewelry making needs. New beads are added weekly to the website, and each week howcraftcollection.com features an amazing new sale. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.